1961 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln Penny is one of the most sought-after coins in the world today. Could you be holding this hidden treasure? Stay with me to find out how to identify one, why it's so valuable, and how you can sell rare coins for top dollar. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States. But what makes the 1961 No Mint Mark version so special? While millions of these pennies were produced, a handful of them contain rare errors and unique characteristics that drive collectors into a frenzy. Not all 1961 pennies are worth a fortune, but a select few have features that skyrocket their value. The main reasons this coin is so expensive include: some 1961 pennies were struck with rare doubling errors, known as double die coins, which make them incredibly valuable. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services fetch the highest prices. High demand among collectors. The rarer the coin, the more collectors are willing to pay. So, how do you know if you have a jackpot penny? Here's what to look for. Check Lincoln's profile and inscriptions. If they appear slightly doubled, you may have a rare variety. Coins with full red RD luster are much more valuable than worn-out versions. Look for unusual misprints, weak strikes, or extra metal on the coin's surface. These quirks can mean big money. Several 1961 No Mint Mark pennies have sold for staggering amounts, but the record breaker? A nearly flawless specimen that sold for an astounding $1.9 million. Collectors and investors are always on the hunt for the best preserved examples, and you could be next in line to cash in. Think you have a valuable 1961 penny? Here's how to sell it for top dollar. Send your coin to services like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Consider online auctions, rare coin dealers, or major auction houses. Research recent sales to understand your coin's market value before accepting an offer. So, do you have one of these million-dollar pennies hiding in your home? Take a closer look at your old change jars, coin collections, and even inherited treasures. If you think you've struck gold, don't wait. Get your coin evaluated today. Want to learn more about valuable coins? Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future million-dollar coin discoveries. 1964 could be worth up to $1.7 million? That's right. And the best part? You might have one hiding in your pocket, an old jar, or a collection you inherited. Today, we'll break down exactly why this penny is so valuable, how you can check if you own one, and, most importantly, how to sell it for top dollar. So, if you love rare coins and making money, stay with me until the end. Before we dive into the big money, let's talk about what makes this coin special. The 1964 Lincoln penny is part of the classic Lincoln series, featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Most 1964 pennies were made in Philadelphia and Denver, but the rarest ones don't have a mint mark. That means they were struck in Philadelphia. Now you're probably wondering, why would someone pay $1.7 million for a penny? The rarest 1964 No Mint Mark penny has unique errors and features, including where the letters or Lincoln's profile looks slightly doubled. When the coin was mistakenly stamped on the wrong metal, like silver or bronze. Meaning the penny looks almost brand new, with no dark spots or fading dot. If you have a 1964 penny, check for these rare details. They could mean the difference between a common penny and a million-dollar treasure. Okay, now the fun part, checking your coins. Here's a simple step-by-step guide. Make sure it says 1964 and has an No Mint Mark under the year. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to check for doubling on the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's face. A shiny, reddish penny in mint condition is worth more than a dull, worn-out one. A rare error penny could have a different weight than a regular one, so if yours seems off, it might be special. If your coin has any of these traits, you could be sitting on a life-changing fortune. Now, let's talk about the big question. Where can you sell your rare penny for the most money? Places like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers regularly sell rare pennies for top dollar. But be careful. Scammers and lowball offers are common. A professional grading service, like PCGS or NGC, can verify your penny's authenticity and increase its value. The key is to never rush to sell, get multiple offers, and let the experts determine the best price. So, do you have one of these rare 1964 Lincoln pennies? If you do, you might be holding a small fortune in your hands. Check your coins now and drop a comment below if you find anything interesting. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss my latest videos on valuable coins. 1964 Lincoln penny worth a staggering $1.4 million? Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny could turn you into a millionaire overnight. Stay with me as we uncover the truth behind this extraordinary coin, how to identify it, and, most importantly, how you can sell your old coins for top dollar. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, featuring the legendary Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears, later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. But the 1964 Lincoln penny stands out for a very special reason: rarity and an era that skyrocketed its value. The D stands for Denver Mint, where millions of these pennies were produced. However, a handful of them were struck with special errors that make them incredibly rare today. Could one of these $1,000,000 pennies be hiding in your pocket? Let's find out. You might be wondering, what exactly makes this particular penny worth a fortune? Well, coin collectors and numismatists have identified a few key factors that make the 1964 Lincoln penny an absolute gem. First, mint errors. Some 1964 pennies have double die errors, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks, all of which increase their value exponentially. Second, condition matters. Coins graded MS-65 or higher are the ones fetching record-breaking prices at auctions. The shinier and less worn, the better. And third, rarity. Only a few of these high-quality era coins exist today, making them a hot commodity among collectors. This scarcity drives up demand, pushing prices sky high. Now the big question: do you have one of these $1,000,000 pennies? Here's what to do next. Look for the D mint mark under the year 1964. No mint mark? You might have a Philadelphia penny, which is still valuable but not the $1.4 million jackpot. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin. Look for double die errors, misprints, or repunched mint marks. If you see anything unusual, you might have a winner. Grading is crucial. If you suspect your coin is rare, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can mean a huge payday. So, you found a 1964 penny with a possible error. Now what? Here's how to sell it for top dollar. Sell it on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. These sites attract thousands of serious buyers willing to pay top prices. Visit reputable coin dealers or numismatic shops. Some dealers specialize in rare era coins and might offer you a direct purchase. Attend a rare coin expo. These events bring together collectors and auction houses actively seeking rare pennies. You can negotiate a deal on the spot. Before you rush to sell, beware of scams and counterfeits. Some fake coins look convincing but lack the true minting errors. Always get authentication from a trusted grading company to avoid losing out on a real payday. Finding a 1964 Lincoln penny worth $1.4 million is like winning the lottery, but it happens. Check your old coin collections, get them properly graded, and follow these steps to turn your pocket change into life-changing money. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more videos on valuable coins, check out these next ones. 1967 No mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny could be worth an astonishing $1.8 million? That's right. If you have one of these hidden treasures lying around, you could be sitting on a fortune. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of rare coins to uncover what makes this penny so valuable, and how you can check if you have one. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this. To understand why this penny is so valuable, we need to go back to 1967. During this time, the U.S. Mint was making major changes in response to a national coin shortage. In an attempt to prevent hoarding, the mint temporarily stopped placing mint marks on coins between 1965 and 1967. That means every penny from 1967 doesn't have a mint mark, making it even trickier to spot valuable ones. But here's where things get really interesting. Some of these 1967 pennies have rare minting errors, and that's what sends their value skyrocketing. The most valuable versions include where the lettering or design appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process, where the penny wasn't properly aligned in the press, where the coin was accidentally struck on a different metal planchet. These small details make all the difference when it comes to valuation. Now, let's talk about the record-breaking sale that put this penny on the map. A 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with a rare double die error and pristine condition was auctioned for $1.8 million. That's right, just one penny fetching that kind of money. Why? Because serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are unique, rare, and in exceptional condition. This is where coin grading comes into play. The better the condition, the higher the grade, and the more money your coin could be worth. So, how can you check if you have a valuable 1967 penny? Follow these simple steps. Check the date, letters, and Lincoln's profile for any signs of doubling. The fewer scratches and marks, the better. A wrong planchet error will often have a different weight. Contact a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. If you think you have a rare coin, it's crucial to get it graded professionally. A verified, high-grade coin can mean the difference between a few dollars and a life-changing amount of money. Now, if you do have a valuable 1967 penny, where can you sell it? Here are your best options, like heritage auctions or Stax Bowers, such as eBay, but make sure to authenticate first. You can find them at coin shows and through professional coin grading organizations. Choosing the right selling platform is key to getting the best price for your coin. So, do you have a 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny hiding in your collection? Check your pocket change, your old coin jars, and your family's coin collections. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins worth millions, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. And if you think you have a rare penny, let us know in the comments. 1971 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny recently shocked the numismatic world with its incredible value. Could you have one hiding in your pocket right now? Stay tuned, because in this video, we'll reveal how to identify this rare coin, why it's worth a fortune, and how you can sell yours for top dollar. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909. But not all pennies are created equal. In 1971, the U.S. Mint produced millions of pennies across its Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco facilities. However, some of these coins, specifically from the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, turned out to be extremely valuable due to rare errors and unique characteristics. So what makes this penny so valuable? There are a few key reasons. First, it features a rare double die obverse error, meaning the lettering and Lincoln's image appear slightly doubled. Collectors go crazy for these types of errors because they're incredibly rare. Second, condition matters. If your penny is graded at a near-perfect mint state by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, its value skyrockets. And finally, demand. With collectors willing to pay top dollar, this coin's value has reached an unbelievable $1.6 million. Now, let's see if you have one of these rare pennies. Grab your magnifying glass and check for these details. Look under the date. If there's no small d or s, you might have a Philadelphia penny. Check Lincoln's face, the words "In God We Trust," Liberty, and the date for any doubling effect. The shinier and cleaner, the better. Coins in uncirculated condition with minimal scratches fetch the highest prices. If you spot these features, you could be sitting on a fortune. So you think you've got the $1 million penny? Here's what you need to do next. Never clean your coin. Cleaning can reduce its value. Send it to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to determine its true worth. Auctions, rare coin dealers, and online marketplaces like Heritage Auctions and eBay are great places to sell your coin for top dollar. Many everyday people have struck gold, well, copper, with their old pennies. Just last year, one lucky collector sold their 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny for $1.6 million. Imagine what you could do with that kind of money. Now it's your turn. Check your change, search your old coin collections, and who knows, you might be the next millionaire. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin updates, and let us know in the comments if you think you have a valuable penny. 1973 Lincoln Penny. In 1973, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these pennies. Normally, they come from 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But here's where things get interesting. Some of these pennies were struck without a mint mark, making them much rarer than usual. And if yours has certain rare features, it could be worth a small fortune. Now, what exactly makes the 1973 no-mint mark penny worth up to $1.5 million? Let's break it down. First, the coin must be in near-perfect condition, which means it has to be graded MS67 or higher by professional coin grading services. A flawless, uncirculated penny is extremely rare. Second, errors and varieties, misprints, double die errors, or off-center strikes can send the value skyrocketing. Third, and most importantly, the composition of the penny. Some of these were struck on rare planchets, which makes them stand out from the regular copper pennies. Alright, so how do you check if you have a jackpot penny? Follow these simple steps. If there's no D or S under the year, you might have a Philadelphia minted penny. A scratched or worn coin won't be worth as much as a flawless, shiny one. If your penny has doubling on the date or letters, hold on to it. A regular 1973 penny weighs about 3.11 grams. If yours is significantly different, you may have a rare error. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can tell you exactly how rare and valuable your coin is. So, you've got a 1973 no-mint mark penny. What's next? Here's how to sell it for maximum value. Visit a local coin dealer or send it to a grading service. Websites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or Great Collections are the best places to find serious buyers. Join online coin forums and Facebook groups where enthusiasts are willing to pay top dollar. Who knew that a simple 1973 penny could be worth $1.5 million? Now it's time for you to take action. Check your old jars, drawers, and piggy banks. You might have a hidden treasure just waiting to be discovered. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on rare and valuable coins. And don't forget to share this with a friend who might be sitting on a fortune. 1989 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history. Stick around because you might just have one sitting in your pocket right now. Now let's rewind to 1989. This year was significant for many reasons: politically, culturally, and of course, numismatically. The U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies that year, most of them stamped with the D for Denver or S for San Francisco. But a few rare specimens mysteriously lack a mint mark, making them a collector's dream. Why is this important? Well, mint marks tell us where a coin was struck. Pennies without a mint mark were typically produced at the Philadelphia Mint. But here's where things get interesting. Some 1989 pennies were minted without the expected P or any mint mark at all. This anomaly makes them extremely rare. So how did this happen? Most experts believe it was due to a rare die error at the Philadelphia Mint. In the late 1980s, the U.S. Mint was transitioning to more advanced minting technology, and occasionally, mistakes slipped through the cracks. A missing mint mark could mean an error in die preparation or an intentional test strike that accidentally entered circulation. Now, let's talk about value. Why would a tiny 1-cent coin be worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million? Well, it all comes down to 3 things: rarity, condition, and demand. There are believed to be only a handful of these 1989 no-mint mark pennies in existence. The fewer there are, the higher the value goes. Collectors are obsessed with condition. Coins graded MS65 or higher, meaning they have almost no wear, are the most valuable. If you find one in pristine condition, you're looking at a life-changing payday. Finally, the demand. Rare pennies have a strong following, and high-end collectors are willing to pay top dollar for unique coins to complete their collections. Auctions have seen these pennies skyrocket in price over the years, reaching the current record of $1.8 million. Alright, now comes the exciting part. How do you know if you have one of these rare gems? Here's a simple step-by-step guide to checking your change. First, find a 1989 penny in your collection. Flip it over and look right under the date. If there's a D or S, it's a common penny. But if there's no mint mark, you could be holding a fortune. The better the condition, the higher the value. If it looks shiny and nearly flawless, you might want to get it professionally graded. So, you think you have a 1989 no mint mark penny? Here's what to do next. Send it to a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity. You can sell it through an auction house, a private collector, or an online marketplace. Auction houses often bring the highest bids. If you receive an offer, don't settle too quickly. Rare coins often increase in value over time, so patience can pay off. There you have it. The 1989 no mint mark Lincoln penny is proof that hidden treasures are still out there. If you have an old coin collection or a jar of pennies, start searching. You could be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin discoveries. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let us know in the comments below. 2001 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, valued at an astounding $1.9 million. Sounds too good to be true? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin is worth so much and how you can spot one in your collection. Let's get started. Let's begin with the basics. What is the 2001 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, and why is it so special? The 2001 Lincoln penny is part of a long tradition of U.S. coinage, featuring the image of Abraham Lincoln on the front. But here's where things get interesting. Unlike most pennies from 2001, which feature a mint mark either from the Denver Mint, denoted by a D, or the Philadelphia Mint, no mark, some rare coins from this year were struck without a mint mark altogether. Yes, a penny from 2001 that's missing this crucial detail. But why does this matter? Well, each U.S. mint mark tells you which facility produced the coin. The absence of a mint mark on a 2001 penny is a mistake, a rare error that makes it highly valuable to collectors. In fact, this error coin has a current market value of $1.9 million. Now, let's rewind a bit and explore how this error occurred. The U.S. Mint uses specialized presses to stamp coins, and each press is set to either include a mint mark or not. For the 2001 pennies, some of the Philadelphia Mint's presses didn't have the mint mark die in place, which resulted in a handful of pennies being produced without the P or D. These error coins quickly caught the attention of collectors, and from that moment, their value skyrocketed. So, what was once thought to be a simple mistake turned into a treasure hunt, with collectors scouring the nation for these elusive error pennies. The 2001 no mint mark Lincoln pennies became the holy grail for serious numismatists. But what makes these coins so rare and valuable? The short answer is their rarity. You see, not every 2001 penny is missing a mint mark. In fact, only a small number of them were produced with this error, and because they were circulated, many of these rare pennies were lost or damaged over time. The ones that remain in pristine condition, with no wear and tear, are even more valuable. The demand for these error coins has created a market that's more competitive than ever, with collectors willing to pay big bucks to own one. If you happen to have one of these in mint condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now, let's talk about how you can identify one of these rare error pennies. It's all about looking for that missing mint mark. First, check the obverse side of the coin. This is the side with Abraham Lincoln's portrait. Normally, you'd find a D for Denver or a blank spot for Philadelphia. If you see a blank spot with no mint mark, you've got yourself a potential gold mine. It's important to note that these error pennies must be in excellent condition to fetch top dollar. A penny that's been worn down from years of circulation won't be worth as much. Ideally, you'll want a coin that's well preserved, showing minimal signs of wear, ideally graded at a high level by a professional coin grader. Speaking of value, let's dive into the money. You might be wondering, how much is my coin really worth? The 2001 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny can fetch anywhere from a few $100s to upwards of $1.9 million, depending on its condition. Coins in uncirculated or near uncirculated condition are the ones that command the highest prices. If you believe you've found one, it's crucial to have it authenticated by a professional. A certified grading service, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can evaluate the coin and assign it a grade. This process is vital if you want to maximize its value. So, where do you sell these coins? If you think you've got a winner on your hands, your best bet is to approach reputable auction houses, coin dealers, or online platforms like eBay. Be cautious when selling online. There are plenty of scammers out there who may try to take advantage of you. Always use a trusted grading service and work with established dealers who have a proven track record. And always remember, the condition and rarity of the coin are key. While the 2001 no-mint mark penny is rare, the better preserved it is, the higher your chances of selling it for a premium price. In conclusion, the 2001 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny is one of those rare finds that can make any coin collector's day, and potentially make them a fortune. So, if you're out there checking your change or going through your old pennies, keep an eye out for this valuable era coin. You never know, the next time you go through a pile of pennies, you might just find a coin worth $1 million. 2013 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, a coin that is currently valued at a staggering $1.4 million. Now you might be wondering, a penny worth $1.4 million? How is that even possible? Well, stay tuned, because we're about to uncover the mystery behind this rare and valuable coin. And if you've got old coins lying around, you might just have a gold mine sitting in your collection. Let's start with the basics. The 2013 penny, like all pennies, was part of the ongoing series of Lincoln cents, which have been minted since 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. However, most of these pennies come with a mint mark, indicating where they were produced. This is where things get interesting with the 2013 no-mint mark penny. The 2013 penny was primarily struck at two mints, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. However, a small batch of pennies was accidentally produced at the Philadelphia Mint without the usual P-mint mark. This lack of a mint mark is what makes these coins so valuable today. So why exactly is a simple missing mint mark so significant? Let's break it down. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is a huge factor when determining a coin's value. Typically, coins from the Philadelphia Mint have a P-mint mark to signify where they were made. When this mark is missing, it creates a rare variation. Collectors and numismatists go wild for these anomalies. This particular 2013 penny is not just rare, it's also a mistake from the US Mint, which automatically makes it even more valuable. While the Philadelphia Mint did produce a large number of pennies in 2013, only a few were struck without the mint mark, and it's these scarce few that are worth a fortune today. Now, let's talk about how a coin that was originally worth just 1 cent is now valued at $1.4 million. After the discovery of the 2013 no-mint mark penny, it caught the attention of serious collectors and investors. Over time, the rarity of the coin combined with its historical significance began to drive its price up dramatically. In fact, some of these coins have already fetched upwards of $1.4 million at major auctions. It's all about supply and demand. With so few of these coins in circulation, and with a high demand from collectors eager to add them to their collections, the price tag keeps soaring. If you've been collecting coins for years or you've recently inherited some old pennies from your family, there's a good chance you might have a rare gem like this 2013 no-mint mark penny hiding in your collection. The first step is to carefully inspect your pennies. Look closely at the reverse side of the coin. The mint mark should appear just beneath the date. If you don't see a P or D, you may be holding a rare no-mint mark coin. And if you do find one, it's time to get it appraised. You don't want to miss out on potentially making a small fortune. Now, why is 2013 such a special year? This year marked the 150th anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation, and the U.S. Mint issued coins that celebrated Abraham Lincoln's legacy. As a result, the Mint struck millions of pennies, but with the error of the missing mint mark, a select few became exceedingly rare and valuable. So, let's say you've got a 2013 no mint mark penny or another rare coin. How do you sell it for big money? The first step is to get your coin professionally graded. A certified grading service like PCGS or NGC can assess the condition of your coin and provide an official grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable your coin becomes. Once you have your coin graded, you can then take it to major coin dealers or auction houses, where high-end collectors are constantly on the lookout for rare coins like the 2013 no mint mark penny. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby, it's an investment opportunity. And if you've got the right coins, like the 2013 no mint mark penny, you could be sitting on a fortune. Who knows, your next old penny could be worth more than you ever imagined. So, start looking through your coin collection today. You never know when you'll find the next big jackpot. 2015 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny that has been valued at a staggering $1.7 million. Could you be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? Stay tuned to find out. Before we dive into what makes this 2015 penny so valuable, let's take a quick look at its history. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, there have been different designs, metal compositions, and minting errors that have made certain pennies extremely valuable. In 2015, the U.S. Mint continued producing the Lincoln penny with the familiar shield reverse design, but a small number of these pennies had something very special about them. Some of them, without a mint mark, ended up being worth millions. But why? First, rarity. Only a handful of these specific 2015 pennies exist with unique errors. Some of them were struck on the wrong metal planchet, while others have double dies or off-center strikes. Second, errors. Certain minting mistakes can make a coin extremely valuable. The most famous 2015 penny that sold for $1.7 million had a rare misprint. Experts believe it was struck on a planchet intended for a different coin, making it a one-of-a-kind rarity. Third, condition. A coin's value skyrockets if it is in pristine, uncirculated condition. The 2015 penny that reached $1.7 million was graded MS69 by PCGS, one of the highest grades possible. If you have one in similar condition, you might be looking at a massive payday. So, how can you check if you have this rare penny? Here's what to do. Look at the date and check for a missing mint mark under the year 2015. Inspect for any unusual errors like doubling on the lettering, off-center strikes, or different metal color. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to see fine details. Sometimes errors are hard to spot with the naked eye. If you think you have a rare one, get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional appraisal can confirm its true value. Now, if you're lucky enough to own one of these rare 2015 Lincoln pennies, where can you sell it? Here are the best options. Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers regularly handle high-value coin sales. Sites like eBay and Great Collections can connect you with serious collectors. A reputable dealer can appraise your coin and offer a direct sale. Attending a numismatic show allows you to network with experts and potential buyers. Finding a $1.7 million penny might seem like a dream, but it's a reality for some lucky collectors. So, start checking your change, your old piggy banks, and even those forgotten coin jars. You never know what treasures you might find. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Let me know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found?